Hello guys, this is the fifth episode of UPSC 2016 analysis. So MCQ 41 to 50. If you have not seen the previous episodes, please watch that before watching this. And if you are a new person to this channel, you have to first WhatsApp me so that you will get free foundational videos from which you will know what books to buy, how to start your preparation and all those things. And if you want to watch all the videos on this channel, you have to hit subscribe because only subscribers will be able to see all the playlist and all the videos. And test series 2021 batch 3 is already running and that will be closed soon, including the discounts, installment offers, everything. So if you need it and if you feel like you are someone who need to clear in the very next attempt, you have to get this, okay, because this test series has a proven result of 100 plus marks in the last 2 years repeatedly, and the videos are already available. You can search Vice versus UPSC 2019 and Vice versus UPSC 2020. Okay, there in detail we have shown, and there are samples of questions from our test series as well. So this year also we have made it even bigger with 75 tests, which is like categorized in this way, and this will be given in a scheduled way. Okay, there will be timetable given to you, which day what to study, including mains. Okay, mains timetable is also there in that, free of cost. So enroll to this, the offers are getting over. First question 41, with reference to trans-Pacific partnership, consider the following statement. Because TPP is something which was very popular. It was a proposed agreement between 12 Pacific Rim countries, and in which USA was also there. Like Barack Obama, when he was there, this was very much in news. But once Trump came into power, he has exited from this, I think, in 2017, and after which it is now in a different format. Now it's not 12 countries, I think 11 countries, the remaining 11 countries has come together and made a different kind of partnership. So that details you should study. This is in 2016 time when it was very much popular. So it's an agreement among all the Pacific Rim countries. That is the clue given to you. It is wrong. Then it is a strategic alliance for the purpose of maritime security only. Okay, so both the statements are extreme statements and both are false. So it will be neither one nor two. So details, if you want to see 12 Pacific Rim countries, these are the things out of which USA exited now in 2017, and see Obama's time it was there, and 2017 Trump withdrew from it. So now it's in a different format. The new tribe, if you know the new name of the new partnership, tell me in comment section. This again India Africa Summit. If you see, it is held in 2015 for was the third such summit. Okay, in 2015 it happened. That is why it was asked in 2016. So it is the third such summit. That is actually true, but it's a little difficult. Unless you have done the current affair, you will not know. And was actually initiated by this thing. This also I told, whenever a parent body, parent organization, who started it, all those things will be 90% of the time false only. And same way this is false. So your answer will be 1 only. It happened only 3 times, 2008, 11, 15, and after this now recently, I think 2019 or 20, the fourth one is happening. I don't know whether because of corona situation it has happened or not, but it was proposed. Okay, so go and find out the current affair. MCLR, marginal cost of funding based lending rate. Okay, so all the basic things like repo rate, reverse repo rate, banking rate, statutory liquidity ratio, marginal standing facility, these are things which you study under quantitative tools of RBI. Similarly, there is qualitative tools, loan to value ratio, and suasion, moral suasion. There are many things like that. So all these things are very basic, but most of the students tell that these are technical terms and we don't know. That means you are studying from some irrelevant source. When you study in economics, there are very basic terms of banking which you have to study, which UPSC is asking since 1995. Okay, so if you don't know these things, it's very bad. Also, MCLR is not even a older thing; it is a newer thing. Okay, you know, like suppose a bank want to give out loan. They'll have housing loan, they'll have bike loan, they'll have car loan, different things are there. But there was no uniformity, there was no transparency of how they are increasing and decreasing. So a benchmark primary lending rate was there, BPLR, and that is now replaced with MCLR, marginal cost of lending rate. Okay, what that means is there will be a fixed rate like 10%, suppose, sorry. There will be a fixed thing like 10%, suppose, as a random example, MCLR. This is a standard now, and this is decided based on all these indicators, repo rate and all these things. So when everything goes up and down, this base also goes up and down, and based on this, the other rates will be decided. Like housing will be MCLR plus 5%. That means 15%. This one will be MCLR plus 2%, 12%. So like that. So there will be a base rate based on which all the other lending rates are decided. So that is called marginal cost of funding based lending rate. So first it was BPLR. Many things are there, not like BPLR was the first one. There are 4-5 things like this. Now recent one is MCLR. So this is the basic of it. So these guidelines help improve the transparency in the methodology followed by banks. That is true. Then these guidelines help ensure availability of bank credit at interest rate which are fair to both the borrowers and banks. That is also true. These are basic things which you can see directly in the RBI website. This is taken from the RBI website. Whatever I have highlighted is the same 2 statements which UPSC have asked in the very first paragraph. So you should have known the current affair and you could have solved this. Kharai camel. This question again we tell our students is one of the question where you have to apply your brains. Okay, you don't have to know what is this camel, where it is located, nothing. But if you see the statements, like this year 2020 they asked same thing about elephant. But problem what they did is elephant, all the 4 statements they gave GK. Okay, meaning you cannot eliminate anything. Here also it is GK, but it was easily eliminatable because of the options. If you see it is capable of swimming up to 3 kilometers, GK, we don't know. It survives by grazing on mangroves, we don't know, it's GK. It lives in the wild and cannot be domesticated. This is the thing which UPSC is telling you that it's a foolishness. Okay, you would have never heard a concept of wild camel as such. Okay, camels wherever it's there, it will be either captured or sold or used for milking or anything, it will be used. So that third statement they are telling you that it is false and please eliminate it and get the answer. Okay, this is how it is designed. And in elephant question also we expected similar thing, but problem was that they gave 4 statements where all 4 are GK. Like what is its gestation period, then it is led by a female elephant, then it cannot have a calf after 40 years of age, then the highest number of elephants is found in Kerala state. Okay, these 4 statements is what came in 2020, and this I now told you without even looking any book. This level is what you have to grow. You should know every statement asked by UPSC by heart. If anybody asks like whether UPSC asked you a question about elephant, this 4 statements now without looking anywhere, without any reference, I told you because I have read this. Same way you should have a brain and memory power by which 1995 to 2020, every statement, I'm not telling the right answer, every statement which UPSC asked you should know. After that then it will be playing around that. Like gestation period 22 months, that was a true statement. Female, it was a true statement. But this 40 years was a wrong statement because it's go up to 60 years. And Kerala was a wrong statement because I think in Assam or somewhere, no, I think Karnataka has the highest number of elephants. Okay, answer was this 2 statements. So like this level of by hearting is what you need. And there's nothing wrong in by hearting. UPSC is not like you need only concept. You need to know many factual things, and factual thing has to be by hearted. Okay. So here, Down to Earth magazine, again, if you go and see the details, like these are basic extra details. It's found in Gujarat only. Its population is declining. Its milk is consumed. And this is again, if you see with picture, they have shown swimming. It swims. I don't know whether it's clear for you, but it swims 3 kilometers to search mangroves as its primary food, and milking is there. So it is domesticated. So it was there in different news items. I just took you Down to Earth because many students follow that. Okay. Recently, our scientists have discovered a new and distinct species of banana. This again is a GK. Okay, which will be in the news item. You don't have to study Kurukshetra, or you don't have to study India yearbook or any other place. You have to just do the current affair. Like this, many things have been asked. UPSC asked about like some butterfly species, where it is found, coconut species, where it is found, what is the state animal of something, what is the state bird of something. But that doesn't mean you have to sit and by heart all the 28 states national fruit, national this thing. You don't do that. Because if it's important, it will be in news, and only that UPSC will ask. And also one clue I will tell you, if you need one extra question and you need the cutoff to be cleared, and if there is any question where Andaman Nicobar is there in the option, it will be 99% true only. Okay, in this case also it's true. It's just a blind guess method. As I told, only if you feel like in the exam hall you don't know any other question, but still you need one more question, go and simply mark it Andaman Nicobar, it will be true. Okay. So, but please don't do that in the initial case without even doing other questions. So this one, this orange pulp, banana, sweet, this thing is a current affair, 2015 it was there. Andaman yields a sweet banana. This is the technical name for it. And 11 meters high. Okay, direct news item. Astradharini, again it was in news, what it is. Like this, we have a revision chart covering all the missiles, all the units. Okay, even 2017 when they asked the THAAD system, which is related to what? It was USA. USA placed it in South Korea. It was there in our revision chart. Same way, this Astradharini is also there in my revision chart, or in my science test it will be there. Okay, it's a torpedo launcher. And why it was important? Because it's the first indigenously designed by India. Okay, that's why it was important, and there is nothing wrong in UPSC asking this. Now, since recent few years, this kind of questions are reducing. There is no defense related item question. There is no ISRO mission questions. There is no river questions. So I expect all these things to come back in 2021. Like if you know, geography concept questions had stopped. Okay, after 2017 they were not asking, but in 2020 they asked a cyclone question. That was a very simple cyclone question. So a difficult question will come in 2021. This is how you deduce. I have researched all the previous year papers, so I know exactly what kind of questions will come in the exam. So please believe when a mentor tells you with this much research. Okay. Now this is a difficult current affair, which again, if you don't know, you have to skip it. Okay, greased lightning GL10 was in news. What it is? So if it's an Indian thing, you would have known. So it will never be ISRO. That is one option you can do. And one more thing, if you know the basic naming terminologies, Japan and China always names their things with their kind of name. Okay, some Yokohama, some Kishubi, Goshobi. It will be something which you cannot even read. That kind of names only they give for all their missions. So if common sense and elimination, that's which comes with experience. If you do that, you will get the answer as this thing. But else you have to skip this question. Okay, I'm just telling you trick because in case you need to take a guess, this is how you do. Okay, Indian, if you are a serious student, you will know Japan, China naming convention is always different. Even North Korea, they name everything which is not a proper English word. Okay, so it's a current affair but difficult. Use elimination if needed. Now this is again little difficult question. Initiative for nutritional security through intensive millet promotion. This is difficult because this is not a very recent scheme. It was a little older, and if you see here, the initiative aims to demonstrate the improved production of post-harvest technology and to demonstrate value addition techniques in an integrated manner with a cluster approach. So it looks like a very, very general. There's nothing you can eliminate or nothing is there. Okay, so keep it there. Now poor, small, marginal and tribal farmers have a larger stake. This is true because millets are usually grown by them. Okay, so that is true. An important objective of the scheme is to encourage farmers of commercial crops to shift to millet cultivation by offering them free kits of critical inputs of nutrients and micronutrients. This one is actually a very close question, close statement, a difficult question because the options are like that. Okay, 1 as I told, 1 should be there, then 2 should be there. So it should be 1 and 2. Now problem is you have stuck between 1 and 2 and 1, 2, 3. But here if you see, this one is a little extra. This if you remove this micro irrigation alone, the statement is true. Okay, it gives things for micronutrients, inputs of nutrients and micronutrients. That is what is mentioned in the official website. They just replaced this with micro irrigation equipment. So it's a very, very difficult close call. Okay, so this statement is wrong because of that one word. Else everything else is true. If you go to their website, you will see all these things: kits of critical inputs, micronutrients, free of cost to beneficiary farmers, poor tribal people, all these things are mentioned. But this micro irrigation related, no clause is there in the entire PDF. I have read the entire PDF, it is not there. Okay, so this one, again, as I told, if you did not study, you have to skip this question because first thing, it is a older current affair. Second thing, it's a very difficult statement. Third thing, option is very difficult. Okay. 49, one of the easiest question you will get. If you don't do this, then next year onwards, don't give your exam. Okay, you are not fit for UPSC. If I sound harsh, I don't mind, because this question is Swadeshi and boycott, when was it used for the first time? And if you see, 1905 event is given, 1919 home rule movement is given, 1919 again non-cooperation movement is given, Simon Commission 1927 event. Okay, like this kind of by hearting you should know. When you see something, the year should come to your mind. Okay, if you don't have this kind of memory capacity and learning capacity, that means you are studying very, very poorly. Okay, everything should be registered in your mind if you are a serious UPSC aspirant. There will be no double thinking or confusion. Okay. So here, obviously, this is the first one, and you know Swadeshi movement and this partition of Bengal itself, you call it as a Swadeshi movement. So it was a direct question, A. Now, if you have watched till here, you will get 3 free tests of, I think I'll give you April, June and August current affair, 3 months of current affair PDF, 300 MCQs, more than 450, 500 pages, fully free. Okay, just email this code, 3 free. Last question for today. This is favorite topic nowadays. Every year Bodhisattva word is there. Last 3 years, I think repeatedly Bodhisattva word is there in your UPSC paper. So in 2021, it may not be there. Okay. Instead something else will be there. So if you see here, the concept of Bodhisattva is central to Hinayana. This is the thing which is wrong. It is not central to Hinayana. It is central to Mahayana Buddhism. And what is Hinayana, Mahayana? When did they split? All these things you should know. There are 4 Buddhist councils. And who is the chairman of that? Who is the king who conducted that? Who is the chair of that? Who is the vice chair of that? What was the important outcome? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 Buddhist council, correctly you should know. In the 4th Buddhist council only, I think they split into Hinayana and Mahayana. Okay, and after Buddha's, not Buddha's death, everything happened after Buddha's death only. But in the modern era, in the 19 something or 18 something, again the 5th and 6th Buddhist council happened in Myanmar. These are GK things, and in my revision chart it is clearly given with all the names. Okay, there's a trick also, AK. Okay, Ashoka, Kal Ashoka, and I forgot the name, Kanishka. Kanishka is the last one. So there is a trick to Ajata Shatru, I think. So like that AK one trick is there, where you can study everything. Who is the chairman, who is the king, who is the vice chair, everything. So Bodhisattva is an compassionate one on his way to enlightenment, true. Bodhisattva delays achieving his own salvation to help all other sentient beings on their path. This is the thing. Okay, Bodhisattva term is actually mentioned with reference to older ones also, Hinayana, Theravada Buddhism, all these things it's mentioned. Okay, but it is a central concept of Mahayana Buddhism. Where, because earlier when Buddha's time, it was like you don't have to worry about other things, you have to go towards your own salvation. But in later phase, you have to guide others and help others to reach the salvation. That is that what is it, a title is given Bodhisattva. Okay, it's given here. So those were the questions for today, which some you would have, I would have told skip it, some would have, I would have told GK. But overall, compared to your 2020 paper, it will be very, very easy. Okay, and like this, we'll discuss more questions, but more comments, more likes, more shares. Only if that is there, we'll continue this, because we have no other gain in doing this kind of series. Okay, it's only for your benefit. So if you want this series to continue, start commenting under every video which you watch. Put a like and put a comment. Let it be whatever comment. Okay, but please start interacting in the comment section, else this series will not be continued. So I'll come up with the next video tomorrow. Thank you and have a nice day.